right. Mike.
Test.
Yeah, that sound good. Man, but what's up, man?
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome. Shit, my asthma is kicking my ass. This shit is so childish. Having asthma.
I feel you, but you know,
Like
don't beat yourself up about it.
No, but I shouldn't be going bald and still dealing with like childhood shit. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like one step above having chicken pox at this age.
It's kind of like a peanut allergy.
Yeah, but what's up, y'all? I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the We Want More podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Moore.
Asante Morris.
And we got Pepsi. He's to the left of me, just chilled out. We on episode 89. 89. Please be sure to subscribe on whatever platform you listen to this on, whether that be on Apple, Spotify. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you watching this on Apple or Spotify, stop right now, scroll down, give us 5 stars, man. Come on, do that shit. Like it don't cost nothing to show a nigga some love. So yeah, give us that love. If you got some words for us, please leave a review. That'll definitely be appreciated. And I'm
just gonna give them the applause beforehand.
Yeah, okay.
Because what they're doing is applause worthy.
Yeah, we're gonna give y'all some little positive reinforcement this week.
Yeah, we gonna Pavlovian dog you into reviewing this positively.
But next week the threats will be back. But other than that, shit, how you been? Couple weeks off.
Yeah. I'm fucking refreshing shit.
Yeah. I guess we both did a little traveling. Traveling. So the first
what you
week,
been up to?
Well, the first week that when I went away, I got hit up. Went on the road. Went to Louisville and St. Louis. Went on the road with Shane.
Are those two different states?
Yeah. Louisville is Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville's Kentucky and St. Louis is Missouri.
Which is
same state. It don't matter.
I guess. Yeah, same type of like country Midwestern folk, and it was a good time. It was a great time. One, it was so unexpected because like shit been getting real for me.
Yeah,
shit like nigga, I was on the border of about to be back to work.
Yeah,
like in schools, and
yeah, thank God that
shit was getting real, especially like because and I talked about it on here a few weeks ago when Pepsi got sick, like that vet bill.
Yeah,
I'm telling y'all at home, if y'all don't have pet insurance, go get that shit right now.
Yeah. Either that or fucking have a dog for less time.
Cause
be okay with him not being around no more.
Yeah, cause like with him, he was dealing with something like I guess like his intestines was inflamed or something like that.
That's crazy as fuck.
Right, but it's because and I always joked about it, but I eat in a way where like I'm going to go work out afterwards. Mm-hmm. He's eating in a way. He's basically living like my 600-pound life in a 30-pound body. Like,
yeah, well, dogs just eat shit that can't pass.
Right.
That's not food. They eat fucking like clothes and shoes. And
remember
blankets.
his blanket?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
$2,500. How much was it? $2,500 blanket.
Yeah. So I think outside of like the bacon and the French fries from Five Guys that I feed him, I think the blanket is what did the job.
Yeah, he's eating like a little fat boy on Maury.
Yeah, so so Shane hit me up unexpectedly. He was like, "Yo, would you like to come on the road with me?" Nigga, that shit was a great time.
Yeah, Shane McMahon is a great dude too. For those of you that don't know, his dad's a piece of shit. Shane O'Mac is the guy.
No, but it's crazy like touring with Shane Gillis. I guess do we have the same?
Oh, Shane Gillis.
I guess it's weird now because I guess he is at that like I don't want to say it casually as if like you get what I mean, like saying a celebrity name drop casually as if he isn't important. But you
started with him, right?
Yeah, we started together.
Yeah.
So that's why I never referred to his last name.
Yeah.
Now, if I was on here saying like, I was just hanging with Kev, then it's like, all right, nigga, relax.
Yeah. And then, no, calling somebody their first and last name is a little bit more dicky in because it's but saying like, yeah, this is my guy, I get it.
Yeah. So, and it's actually crazy to see how famous he's gotten so quickly because last time
it's amazing,
bro. I opened for him in St. Louis last year. It was me, Cam Patterson, and him. And when we did those shows, it was a big theater. Like, which is like, doing the theater is still an amazing accomplishment. But to make that jump from doing the theater in January 2024 to come back a year and a half later to do the arena in that city, that shit was crazy.
No, you gotta tip your hat to that, man. That's amazing, the type of shit you could do with white privilege. When you're a white man, the sky is the motherfucking limit.
No, it honestly is, because when you white famous, you can move in a different way, in the sense of when I'm out with him, every white person knows who he is.
No, it's crazy. I mean, people fucking do.
Every white person know who he is, and then all the black people around be like, "Yo, who the fuck is that? Why people want to take pictures with him?" And
yeah, niggas want when you gonna be with Drewski?
but that's the thing. But when you black, everybody has to know you. So, and it's also like a different level of fame of like when I don't know, because I don't want this to sound messed up, but like, because I do want us to like protect our celebrities on the black side, as far as like when we go like going out with him, we could go to like just a regular dive bar, and like, and people would be hyped to see him, but nobody's plotting on him.
Well, that's the white dudes don't typically wear like flashy stuff when they got money. So that seems to be, I mean, I don't agree with it, but you can't walk around wearing money around people that don't typically have it. I mean, no, you could do
Matter
it.
Of fact,
and honestly, they shouldn't try to take it, but they will.
And honestly, that might be the good point, because it's like the people without the money, they looking at him like, shit, he one of us. He look like he don't have money.
Yeah. And one, flaunting it. Well, it's crazy because the type of people that will rob you if you got like a chain on or something, those are the people that are impressed by the shit that you have.
Right.
I mean, like, average people aren't really impressed by that. I'm like, oh, great, you got a fucking chain. Right. Now, I respect that you have the money, but it's a dumb purchase. There's no justification for spending that kind of money, because everybody knows you will never have the same amount of money that you have right now if you're not investing it properly. It's just not how money works at all. So, I don't know if you want to get too deep into that thing, but it's silly.
Yeah, but in the go with the chain point, right? I hate the whole symbolism of chains, as far as, this is totally separate from what we was talking about, but it just made me think of the symbolism of chains is like being able to flaunt something on your neck and daring people to come take it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point I'm making. Yeah. It's the people that want to take it from you are the people that you're wearing it for.
And it's so easy to take it. Like, to just, especially like if it's something long that hangs and
pause.
But when it comes to jewelry, right? What Spankcast said to Spank, another comedian, he said this years ago, what people should start doing is like buying anklets. Cause that shows like you really tough. Like, it's easy to take a nigga chain, but you gotta be a real tough nigga to snatch somebody anklet.
That's funny.
Yeah, but yeah, the shows was good though. Shows was good. And
I thought I was gonna philosophize about class disparities and jewelry more. I got so much more to say. Nah, I don't have anything. I'm sorry. I was just fucking around.
No, yeah, the shows was cool though.
How long were you there?
No, that was just a weekend. It was just in and out. Just in and out. Hit me up on Wednesday, flew out Friday, came right back Sunday, do some shows. So it was definitely a good time. When I was out there, it was when I was in Louisville. I went to eat at like a sandwich spot because I was looking for something to eat, and like so I went to like a nice local sandwich shop. One, I love a sandwich, but then it was also the type of sandwich shop that's like only open for a certain amount of hours. Like, you know, the kind of spots that's like once we run out of what we had, we close for the day. So,
I like that.
Yeah. So I went in there, nice old white people, old white guy, I guess his wife, and like maybe another family member in there. Got me a sandwich, some homemade chili, and somebody had asked me like as far as how is it being around people in the South? Because like especially in these times, like super conservative, things like that. And you know, like when it comes to like the conservative people in the South, I don't mind that because it's like I kind of know their thinking. Like as opposed to like being around like conservatives or like, you know, white people in the North. It's kind of like when I'm around like racist white people in the South, I feel like a woman dealing with the bear versus man theory. Because it's like, you know, the whole thing about, at least I know the bear's intentions. I don't know if this man has it out for me or not.
No, I do appreciate the fact that there's places where if you racist, you could just be that.
Yeah.
Like if somebody's being nice to you, it's probably genuine.
Right.
Like it's probably like the actual hospitality
right.
and openness. Because you think that the South is racist, and it fucking is, but it's so racist sometimes that there's people that are probably less racist than they would be up north because they're seeing it firsthand, like how bad it could be.
Right.
You know, so if somebody's from Kentucky and they fucking uncle and them was in the KKK or some shit, they might be complete opposite. Right. So we oftentimes overlook that shit. I don't know where they at when we need them, but
now you think you know racist until you get around somebody black grandpa.
Oh man, nigga, can we get around me? Me, my dad, my uncles.
Shit.
Ain't even really old like that, but
no, but I don't.
Puerto Ricans.
No, but you did some traveling too. I know you saw a family, right?
Yeah. I had to handle some business.
Okay.
Some family business.
All right.
yeah, you know.
A man of many words. Yeah, but I guess one thing I did want to mention from the last time we sat down, I wanted to make a retraction from a statement that I don't know if you remember, we was having a cool conversation of like this NBA player possibly leaving a chick stranded on vacation. And we found out that was fake, right? Yeah. I think as we were reading along, that we found out like she put out a statement saying that's not how it meant. But just like I just had a few of my friends saying that, like, you know, listening to the conversation, you know, niggas getting on me saying like I'm sounding like I'm pandering a little bit
to women.
I guess so, yeah. And I could kind of see where they coming from because they say like, you know, it seemed like we immediately took the side of her instead of like maybe like it didn't play out like that. And for me, it's just that when it comes to tricking, I just hate people that like how can I put this? Real tricks don't worry about the money. They more so care about the treatment. Or like, you know, regardless of like whether we going to do this or not, I'm tricking on you because I do got it. And I'm so much of a player, I'm gonna make sure you taken care of whether I fuck with you or not.
Yeah, I don't respect fake pimping.
Yeah,
I don't respect niggas that buy pussy incorrectly. Like it's just and that's not even what that's supposed to be. We really aren't supposed to be out here buying this shit. We supposed to be investing in pussy.
Right.
We supposed to, you know, but that all that aside, I don't agree with any of that shit.
Yeah,
but it's just I'm not gonna get no sympathy for a nigga. That's just where I was coming from. I think we were wrong either way, which is okay. You know, I'm wrong all the time.
But not even just like fake pimping, right? As far as like when you be around people with real money, they actually want to take care of everybody.
Yeah.
As far as like, you know, even if it's just like your homies, just saying, hey, yo, I'm about to run to the store. You need me to get you something? Or like being at the bar, hey, rounds on everybody. Or being at dinner, don't worry about it. Like, you know, niggas with money.
Yeah, that's
like,
why I could never buy pussy. I'm gonna buy her some shoes. I'm like, you can keep the money, but them shoes gotta go. I got too much compassion.
Cause when you at dinner, this is the difference. When the money is at a certain level, it's like, all right, how we splitting up the bill? But then when the money gets to another level, it's like, yo, don't touch your wallet. I got this. Mm-hmm. So that's what I mean. As far as the tricking, it's like a real play, like real, and I don't want to say real play. Do niggas still say real players? How old am I?
I don't know. You are a little bit old, but I know what you're saying, bro. Like, like pimping is a really, it's some insidious shit. Because I've seen like, it's not that every dude that pimps is a terrible person, but it's the nature of the business that you have to be terrible. Where it's like you got this compassion, you got the money, you supposed to, in your heart, you know you're supposed to go a little easier, but you know you gotta quote unquote go hard on a bitch, and then it's I'm not my words. You can't be soft on bitches. Yeah.
You can't, but
that's why I remove myself from, you know, I don't even engage in that kind of world.
But one of the coolest things I've ever heard is you know TK Kirkland?
Yeah, I know him.
TK Kirkland, comedian, and you know, he was saying if he's dealing with a chick that has a man, he'll give her some money to go buy her man a gift. Just for like,
that's disrespectful.
Just for the inconvenience of like, yo, I'm taking away time from your relationship. Here, go home with something nice for him to eat, like, you know, to ease his mind.
Man, that's fucking crazy.
It is crazy.
You eating some motherfucking lemon pepper chicken wings from another nigga you don't even know. You got a whole fucking 5-pack of polo boxers. You think she did something nice for you? It's a nigga.
No, that's really how it be. It's like, bitch, what nigga you been smelling to make you come home with this cologne for me?
Yeah, no, fuck that. Yeah. Nah, and gifts out of the blue, I already don't trust them because I'm just, you know, a skeptical person. Yeah. So to know that that's out there, I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. I definitely have like, me and a chick have plotted on rich dudes before. I'm like, we gonna see if we can get out this nigga before. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I'm not that kind of person. Yeah. I'm just saying to take it to the level of pimping is crazy, and to have a nigga actually outright buy me something in exchange for fucking my girl, that's just not gonna happen.
Hey, tell that nigga I like 2K.
That's like soft pimping a little bit. Like, you know, you basically letting your girl go out there and get defiled for motherfucking NutriBullet. Tell that nigga give me an air fryer too. Yeah, I don't like that shit. I don't like cuckold shit. I don't know. I'm a germaphobe. First of all, I'm not drinking off another nigga's cup.
Right. So I definitely ain't eating some ass off another nigga.
Yeah, unless it's my cousin. We got the same germs.
Let me see. What did I want to talk about this week?
A lot of stuff going on. You know, people missed us for 2 whole weeks, right? Yeah. So yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on in the meantime, but we gonna keep it current.
The Target CEO just announced. Well, matter of fact, they trying to get over on people. So it was recently announced that the Target CEO is stepping down. I believe that's supposed to take place in February. I believe, but
that's. So what are they attributing it to?
They're attributing it to the blowback from like just sales, the sales plummeting after their whole pulling out the $2 billion from the DEI initiative. So I think since that, the company has lost over $12 billion, but
stepping down after 11 years. I mean, CEOs don't last long, and they're so expendable, and they jump around different corporations so often.
They do, and that's why, like, when you really read the article, right, I believe he's stepping down as the CEO Yeah, he's stepping down. He'll be replaced February 1st, 2026, but he'll stay on as an executive chairman. So he's still got a real high ass position. It's just like, all right, I don't need to be the face of this. So it's still boycott them.
Yeah, like I don't even know if I totally believe everything I've heard about this, but I do think that not going to Target is helping. I know a lot of people, family, just everybody seems to be not fucking with Target right now. I had a whole idea about this. I forget what it was, but it's good to just fucking. Yeah, corporations can't just keep pretending to be people and then turn it off.
Yeah, I really am proud of black people, but I'm not even gonna lie. It's been a few times that I forgot about the boycott. And I didn't remember it until like I'm in line looking at another black person.
Well, here's the deal with that. It's not something that I think should be so strict. Where if I see you in Target, I'm like, look at this bitch ass nigga. It's not even that deep. I think
it's like being in public with a white girl.
I don't give a fuck about that. I do not give a shit. Like,
you'll pull up the Target with your white girl,
and have done that. Nigga, I don't give a shit. I don't. Here's the thing. I don't think I would do that anymore. But I'm not saying that to please nobody. I'm just saying I don't think I would do that anymore.
Yeah,
but like, if I feel like doing that shit again, I'm gonna do it.
You want to take your white girl to Walmart?
Yeah, I just know too much about white people now, like to do that shit, bro. I'm like, so y'all don't be washing y'all legs, y'all chicken. What do you clean?
Why the fuck is it cat prints in the apple pie?
Yeah, that shit pisses me off. I don't like that, that animal worship shit.
That shit really do piss me off. Like the cat will step on some cookie dough and they're like, oh, look how cute his paw prints are. It's like, bitch, you want to take them to the office?
I don't even want the cat on the fucking kitchen counter.
Yeah.
Unless you clean that shit every day.
Yeah, but yeah, Target.
So, but if you see me, don't say shit if you see me out with that. It's not gonna happen. But if it does.
Yeah, so
let's see, I had a point. Where we going? Oh yeah, Target. It don't matter if you all right, it does matter. That's a boycott is to not do it at all. Mm-hmm. But like if you forget, it's not the end of the world. As long as you recognize, like, all right, when I need something, my first instinct is not to go here. Mm-hmm. Because that's what mine was. Target was my shit. I was there as much as I could be. Every time I need something, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get it from Target. Right. And now that I'm not buying that shit, it makes it harder, but you start to support maybe more local businesses. Yeah. Yeah. So I think only reason I say that is because I don't want people to be turned off from the idea of boycotting some shit. I want people to think like there's the main people that's just going to hold the hard line, like haven't shopped there. I know a lot of people that haven't shopped there. But there's other people that's like, if you want to just, lessen the amount that you spend there and try to do what you can, do that. Yeah. Everybody join in.
Because what's tough, Target, that's the only store where I could find the Simply Blueberry lemonade.
You've said that like 9 times on this podcast. Yo, you love that fucking
Yo, I love that shit, man.
I know. You could get it at
They stopped selling. Well, I actually did just find a ShopRite a little further out, but they stopped selling it. They stopped the ShopRite near here. I'm telling you, the difference between ShopRites and the black community in a suburb, like a white suburb, is vastly different.
Yeah, it's sad actually. It's a whole other discussion. But I got a grocery store that's not ShopRite, but it's got a ShopRite feel to it. Okay. The Hispanic music playing and Hispanic workers.
Now those cats, they could be on the counter.
Yeah. Totally different thing. But yeah, keep boycotting shit. I just don't like that. I don't even give a shit about DEI at all. I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. I just think corporations just keep pretending to have opinions. Mm-hmm. They're like, we at this corporation believe in this thing. How the fuck do you believe? You're not a person. How could you possibly believe it? Yeah. So you're saying that everybody at the motherfucking company believes that shit. Everybody that's packaging things, pushing the shopping carts, doing the spreadsheets. Like everybody believes this thing. What the fuck does it mean? We stand with the whatever community. Like,
yeah, because even on the flip side, you know, that's how Starbucks got in trouble because one specific worker had put up, I guess, something like a pro-Palestine type of flyer or something in a Starbucks, and a particular manager at that store asked them to take it down, and then it turned and it spread into Starbucks doesn't support Palestine.
Yeah, it's
which was like
silly.
Yeah, it wasn't the case at all.
Corporations can't have opinions, and the fact that we've let them do, it's like, all right, so corporations literally they're legally people in this country, meaning that they can do just about everything that we could do except for actual human things and, you know, cast votes. But they can influence us to cast votes for them in their interests and shit like that. They can lobby, they can do all that stuff. So, you know, don't trust a motherfucker just because he'll sell you a goddamn rainbow.
Yeah.
I do miss stealing from there, though. Because in order to steal from there, you do got to buy something. Yeah. You can't just walk in that bitch and just walk out. That's crazy.
Right, yeah.
They're on to that. But
and I've seen people do that at like not at a Target, a big store like that, but like, you know, just a smaller convenience stores. Walgreens, shit.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say like something, you know, mom and pop or locally owned. That's not cool.
Yeah, that ain't cool at all, man. You can't do that. But from like a Walgreens, shit. That's why all the Wawa's going in Philly now.
Yeah, they're almost all. They're only in what, the Northeast, and fucking
That's how you know your neighborhood is sweet.
Yeah,
if y'all still got a Wawa left.
So my immediate, where I grew up, that Wawa used to get robbed like every night, basically. Basically every fucking night they got robbed. So I lost my Wawa. I lost my adjacent Wawas. I had like one. When I was a kid, I had like 5 Wawas. They all gone. Yeah. But further down Frankfurt Ave, there's one that when I'm back in town, I'll frequent that one. And you know, I missed Wawa living in New York. You know, them pretzels got pussy juice in them or something. They put pussy juice in the dough.
Shit, I just got me some the other day. That's what sold me around here.
Yeah, like somebody told me that they're not as good as they used to be, but I'm like, all right, well, they may not just water down the pussy juice, but it's still in there. It's just the saltiness is just. I know what that salt. I recognize that salt.
They stepping on the clit a little bit.
That's so funny. So yeah, Wawa. We gotta keep better notes. I don't know where the fuck I was going. We were talking about Wawa. Oh yeah,
just stealing from local stores.
Yeah, Wawa. I would say steal from there if you can get away with it. But the niggas that work there will fight you about that shit. So it's not worth it for one. You're gonna fuck it up for the neighborhood around you. 2, you know what I mean? So that's what happened with all of our Wawas. You stealing from the people around you, which is not cool.
Shit. I wanted to talk about this because, you know, the school year is right around the corner, and we always
is it? I don't know.
Yeah. I believe college is starting up. I believe college start this week.
Ooh, new batch. No, that's all right.
No. My sister, she just moved in.
She's going to college now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. My sister,
congratulations.
She just moved.
Sorry about the thing I said earlier. I didn't mean that. You give your kids, you know, we give each other the knowledge, and it's theirs to do it with.
Yeah. She moved into her college dorm this past week, and but school is right around the corner. But I more so wanted to talk about like you know, the younger students, the, like, you know, high school students, because I saw this one video of a school. Matter of fact, it was 2 videos. different situations, but it just kind of made me think of each other. It was one school where they were making the kids, you know, like I believe it's called the Yonder bags, where it's like you lock your bags up in a pouch.
Oh, it's like the Dave Chappelle shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you go see a fucking show and you gotta lock your shit in the bag.
Right, yeah. So these kids, when they go to school, I believe when they leaving, they have to, you know, they have to lock their phones up in the pouches, like they about to go watch a Netflix special. And
I think it's silly. I think it's silly as fuck to let kids walk around with basically like cocaine in their pockets, and then they just gotta lock up the cocaine in the pouch. Like that shit is so addictive. It's so bad. We should not have let. I think it started with our generation.
Yeah,
we should not have let that shit happen.
Yeah. I mean, because it starts from you when you're young. It starts from. With this generation now, it starts when you're young, where it's like, all right, I don't feel like dealing with the baby. I don't feel like entertaining him. Take this iPad.
That shit come in handy though. I can't even lie about that. That nigga just oh my god. The iPad fixes it so quick. Oh my god.
Yeah. But that's the it's good because it fixes it quick, but it's a quick fix for us.
Yeah,
like
it's not a fix for them at all.
Yeah. It's not a solution for them. So with that, I saw that video, but then on the flip side, I saw this other video that was kind of causing like, you know, a little controversy that went on Twitter, went viral, where this guy was posting. He's a teacher. Let me show you this video. He's a teacher, and it says POV when you're the cool teacher, and you know, just showing his different outfits in the hallway. And one, I like to say, on social media, I don't know if you know this, but everybody is using the term POV wrong.
Yeah,
because it's like, this isn't the POV. We should be looking through your eyes.
Yeah, but
then also, you know, we got kids locking up their phones, but the teachers are on school grounds being influencers.
Yeah, and while they are grown, they definitely are setting an example that they're like, oh, yo, this nigga's TikTok is popping.
Right.
Why don't I do this? Why don't I do this exact same thing? Post outfits in school.
Right. So, you know, and we had the discussion before where it's like, I feel like teachers should have the freedom to post what they want online, but I think it becomes like it's a slippery slope when it's on school grounds. When you recording and, you know, recording in the hallways, or even like, you know, I see teachers like recording their lesson plans and doing that, right? Recording the lesson plan, you might seem helpful, but it's like, I know it's you blocking some nigga view with a ring light and a tripod. So that's tough. But then my only real issue with this, because he could be a great teacher. You know, from his social media, it seems like he's a family man, really care. I know some people that said they actually know this guy, say like, you know, he's a great teacher, great guy, really cares about the kids. My only problem is calling yourself the cool teacher. I feel like the kids, they got to be the ones to do that.
That's you don't get to give yourself nicknames or titles. Yeah. So that's just not how that works. His outfits are like cool too though, and it's not like sexy cool, which I like. It's like a kid will see this and be like, that looks cool, and also it's like, you know, I don't want to say kid friendly, but you know, like colorful shit, like appeal to kids, so that make them think that you get them. But also, you know, show them how to dress nicely. So I don't disagree with that. Even the teachers with the big fat asses and shit and the tight clothes, I'm like, well, if she ain't have the ass, then the clothes wouldn't matter. So you can't police somebody's ass. We shouldn't. Everybody, I should be able to see through it. Yeah. You know? Yeah.
Only thing I'm jealous about is that I didn't get to see it. I think that's why we really hate on what the teachers wear now online, because we didn't get to sit in class with those asses.
Yeah, I would have probably had a much better time paying attention to a teacher if she was like bad.
Yeah, sister Ave, she ain't had a cake. I went to Catholic school my whole life, so it was just like, I had nothing but nuns living in that were like living at the school, whether that be from like high school. Elementary school was a little bit different. Elementary school, I did have like some teachers from the neighborhood, but for the most part, these teachers weren't built. Like teachers weren't what they are now. Like teachers,
it's just not fair. It isn't fair.
Like teachers so bad now that if a student has sex with a teacher, that's how they get in trouble, because it's like you want to share that. Like, yo, look at bro. If you would have had sex with some of our teachers back in the day, you'd be like, yo, I gotta die with this shit.
Yeah, no, real shit. It was back in the day when the teacher on the news got caught fucking a student. We was like, that is abuse. That's disgusting. But nowadays, it's like, all right, man.
Right.
This is a cool ass kid, but she need to be doing something else.
Right.
The guys, it's never okay. Because, that shit is weird. It's always very clear with the dudes. It's like, oh, you were cool 30 years ago. Yeah. And now this 15-year-old thinks you're cool and you fucking manipulated it. But,
yeah. No, you know.
Because I don't even know. I have no idea. I don't even know how to fuck a teacher now.
No. Teachers be fucking. I worked in schools. Like, teachers, that's who happy hours for. Like, there's no other
no comment.
There's no other reason. There's no other job where you say, I need to get a drink at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's for teachers. Teachers be wilding.
Yeah. Well, as a kid, it's just like, how the fuck? Like, what do you got to be failing a little bit and then stay after class and be like, hey, I need help, and also a hand job and $30 maybe for a new shirt.
But something, since we kind of like just walked into that topic, you ever see these videos where like people, these guys online try to catch child predators,
mm-hmm.
and like when they catch them, they beat them up.
yeah.
I really hate those videos. But like, matter of fact, how do you feel about the videos?
I think that they don't really serve as good of a purpose as they intend to. So I agree with you on that. I just want to hear your reasoning.
Well, so my reason is, one, I feel like they doing it for content.
Yeah, that's not good.
And a lot of times they taking advantage of vulnerable people. Even though like the guys in these like situations are completely wrong, these are like guys that they probably face some abuse, so they passing it down. Some of them
like severely, like pretty fucked up, like autistic people.
Yeah, guys with intellectual disabilities. But then also, it's like the kids that they talking to really aren't real. You get what I mean? So it's like the only crime here is when they show up and the niggas hit them. It's like,
no, that's true.
It's like you fucking this nigga up for talking to some imaginary kid.
Yeah, and I rarely ever see them actually try to go through the call the police, get them registered, because we don't need them fucking. I mean, they should get beat up, but more than anything, we need them on the registry.
Exactly.
Hey, this is somebody that shouldn't be allowed around kids. That's all we really need.
Yeah.
Also, I seen one thing. It was a dude that had one of them pages. That nigga was a pedophile too. They were showing up like getting fucking beat up and recorded. Like, yo, I thought we was in this together. He was literally caught, I think, doing it to his own family too. I think
that's
like,
crazy.
Like his own kid or
that's
something,
like the
stepkid.
It's like the SpongeBob meme. He was looking at Maniac on the Loose.
Yo, it was literally a fucking guy with like a YouTube page catching pedophiles, and he was a pedophile.
Man, that is crazy.
That's like how you trying to like throw like the scent off the trail.
Yeah.
Is that how you say that expression? I don't know. He was trying to like it was like a distraction from what he was really doing. Yeah. So there's that. But all that shit is crazy. I seen this one nigga do that shit, like stage a girl, like a kid, and then show up to meet with the guy. But the police were there, so he kind of did it the right way. Police, hey, this guy needs to be fucking on a watch list. And the dude's mom, the pedophile's mom, came out and was just like, all right, well, you don't have the right to record this. Like, we're going to get a lawyer and all that. I'm like, yeah, there's no person in my family that's going to be on some pedophile shit. And I'm going to defend them or give them money to defend themselves in court or marry them.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm talking about.
But shit, what else has been going on? You saw Lil Nas X got caught and
that's a freak nigga.
Yeah, that
is a freaky ass dude.
Lil Nas, he was caught and I believe in Hollywood. I believe it was somewhere in LA.
And some drawers and some boots.
Yeah, some drawers, some cowboy boots. I will say one thing, man. These gay niggas, they gotta share the workout.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not notice his physique, not at all.
But pause. If
he was like, "Yo, this nigga's quadriceps is."
No, but that's
you a freak bull too. Yeah, niggas, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
all I saw was the boots. You talk about this nigga, motherfucking shoulders. No, that shit is fucking hilarious though.
Yeah, he was strutting down. Matter of fact, should I play the audio?
Being hospitalized is very gay. like almost ODing and going to the hospital. Like that is some gay shit. So he's so on brand. He's a hero.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Being gay on the street on drugs. Yeah, that is like that's the lifestyle.
Yeah, like
so it's like even though he's rich, you know, he's
he a real nigga.
Yeah,
he a real gay nigga. He's not, you know, he's still gonna have his mental breakdowns in public.
I was waiting for the GoFundMe link.
If he's really about it, he'll still post that. I'll send him money.
Don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. No, go ahead, babe. No. Go ahead, babe. No. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that.
This nigga don't have no body fat.
I mean, if you decide to take the same pills and cocaine that he's taking.
All right, let me get off his search on Twitter. Nigga, I don't know what the fuck gonna pop up.
Yeah, you should chill with that. It's a goddamn fat burner and a pre-workout.
Yeah.
Cocaine?
Right, yeah.
You don't got no appetite and you can work out for like 7 hours. Yeah. Steroids is some bullshit, but cocaine actually works.
But I think that is how you could tell when somebody, like, I don't want to speak general because, like, put that stereotype on everybody because there is some, like, there's a lot of gay out of shape niggas. But you could tell when, like, if somebody is too in shape, when everything is, like, super proportional, I'm like, yeah, this nigga is, like, is you could just tell when somebody too into their body. And they also using the workouts that most men aren't. So I think that could be something too. Like this nigga in the gym working on his Kegels.
Yeah, you know the machine where you gotta close your legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never did that, and I don't think maybe one day I'll be secure enough to use that machine. But what the fuck do I need them muscles for?
But I guess along the lines of that too, though, you see the NFL, they're bringing in male cheerleaders this year. There's a lot of teams. Let me see. No.
Oh yeah, people are pissed about that shit.
Yeah.
Pissed. Male cheerleaders. So I could watch guys with fat asses slap each other on the ass and tackle each other and wrestle to the ground.
Let me see how many.
I don't want to see a guy dancing while I watch other niggas with tight pants and fat asses wrestle each other, rough each other up, get in each other's faces.
It says,
nigga, you grab a ball from under another nigga's balls. It's double gay. What are you getting mad at?
Man, niggas in the shower together complaining like, man, I can't believe them. They in the shower together after the game. Man, I can't believe they got these niggas on the sideline.
Yeah. In the shower together, hard ass dick. Man, this some bullshit. This shit not thorough, man. hard dick in the shower with another nigga. Can't believe they own this shit now. You can't escape it. It's everywhere. What the kids gonna think? They watch a man slap your ass on a Sunday. On the Lord's Day, you are getting your ass slapped. And you worry about a nigga doing a split. Fuck you.
They jumping on each other for an hour.
He the only one with some bitches. Like, come on, yo. What are we doing? He's the only guy, and all y'all compartmental. I think that's what it comes down to, bro. You gotta compartmentalize your gay shit.
Yeah,
like we be doing gay shit all the time, and we just, and like as straight dudes, we do mad gay shit all the time, but we just act like I don't know. We just act like this shit is not there.
Let me see.
Or act like that shit is. Yo, you ever heard of somebody in New York like, yo, like I'm jacking you, I'm jacking him?
Yeah. Not
or he not jacking me?
No, New York got some of the gayest slang ever.
Like, yo, I'm jacking you. No, the fuck you're not.
No, man. You talk to a New York nigga and they tell you like, yo, I'm mad tight.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
Or they call you my heart. I'm like,
yeah, like, yo, you gotta relax.
Appreciate you, my heart. I'm Who am I? No.
I didn't want to know how tight you was.
But no, somebody said Philly got some gay shit. What they said? They said like if you get in a fight with somebody, it was this comic Jason I was talking to. He said the shit that we say is like gay sometimes. What? Like if you fought a nigga, you be like, yo, I dicked him. Oh, he's like, yeah. Yo, I dicked him.
Yeah.
That is very homoerotic. You dominated another man. You calling it? I dicked his shit. That's crazy. And I don't think we should be like stop doing the stuff that we think is that is gay. I just think we gotta have more grace and recognize where we're coming from. Cause look at this gay Vikings cheerleader. He's hanging out with a bunch of women. I mean,
but it's crazy because there's been a lot of outrage about this. A Republican senator, what state is he from? Republican senator
is the gayest thing you could be, first of all.
Bro, that's what they be passing all these laws to cover up shit that they be doing.
Yo, do you know, I think it's Roy Cohn, the guy from the McCarthyism and shit. He was like Trump's Trump was like his protege. Mm-hmm. That guy was like, he was fighting, the communism, the gay shit. I think it was like the 60s. Yeah. McCarthyism. Yeah. Like they were against, it was just like some fascist shit.
Right.
And very anti-gay. This man died of AIDS. He was gay as shit and died from AIDS. Damn. And the whole time he was fighting against helping anybody out. Damn. So like, it's just, from the beginning it's been like this. Being a Republican is gay. They say like Grindr pops off at the whatever, the Republican convention, whatever you call it.
Yeah, I think it was something with the GOP where they had to remove like they're not allowed to have like certain understudies. I forget the exact term. GOP, let me see.
Yeah, let's look that up. Because we're getting into the real territory that I think we should be in. Like this is like the real problem with all this homophobic shit. It's not real.
I forget the exact term, and I hope somebody out there could let me like what it is. It was some position where young people would work under like a senator. It was something kind of like an intern, but it was another term for it, I believe. But they're not
ball handler.
But basically, a bottom bitch. No. Basically, they're the politicians. They're not allowed to have that position anymore because they kept trying to sleep with the young people. Yeah,
damn. They had to pass a law: no more throat goats in public office.
But
you cannot employ a college student to be your throat coat.
But
yeah, that's what since Greece, nigga, like this is ancient Greece, or the Romans or whatever, when they had the little boys.
Oh, they're just talking about John Travolta.
No, not Greece. I mean that too. All this shit, like that's why can't this shit just be out in the open, man? Like this shit is so weird.
No, but this Republican senator, he was saying after the Vikings, like, you know, added this male cheerleader to the roster, he was saying they're pushing a woke narrative. And it's like that we've gone so far now, like to say the NFL is pushing a woke narrative, the league that's just letting niggas are just getting brain damage on a weekly basis.
And then giving their wife brain damage on a weekend basis. So like, and as long as their stats are good, they can keep playing.
And so to say that they're pushing a woke narrative is insane.
No, they pushing their wife shit back. Wait, hold on. Let me not lose that thought. Wait. Oh yeah, man. It's full of shit. This guy, he's a Republican, Tommy Tuberville. They're all gay. Every Republican senator, like who is obsessed with bathrooms?
Right.
That's why they don't want. They're like, hey, I cannot have trans people in the bathroom with me because I'm going to get caught blowing one. That's literally, you know how Mike Pence, he was like, I can't have dinner with a woman when my wife isn't there, and everybody got mad. This was like years ago. Yeah. Vice President Mike Pence, I can't have dinner with a woman if my wife isn't there, because the underlying sentiment is that like
you'll try to sleep with her,
or you don't want the opportunity to put yourself in that position, I guess.
Okay.
That's why you can't have, the different sexes in the bathrooms and shit, because they think everybody's gonna start, sucking each other off like they want to do. Like they have to repress their own urges, so they make sure society's repressing those urges. So it's like if nobody is doing it, then it's less likely that I'll do it.
Oh wow, this right here, this kid Louis Kahn. He's the cheerleader, one of the cheerleaders for the Minnesota Vikings, and it's a picture of him on Instagram. He posted as a young kid doing a split. I guess his parents know. Yeah, and I wonder
if it's like that because I don't know if any of my family is gay. I mean, I got some suspicions because I'm like, it's too many gay people for nobody in my family to be gay. I'm looking for who it is. It's somebody, but it's got to be a moment when it happens. Like your son does a split,
or like your niece or your daughter getting shape ups. So yeah, with this, and that's why, like, with them being cheerleaders, I'm not mad at it at all. I'm for it. One, I'm not watching. I don't watch sports thinking about cheerleaders. I don't think they need cheerleaders.
Yeah,
honestly, like
I
any
agree,
like
100%.
Any sport, it's nice that they have them, but I'm not watching a basketball game like wondering about what these underpaid people are doing. That's how far we're going. We're complaining about gay people having a right to have an underpaid job.
Yeah, it's like it's a bunch of women trying to make a sport and a living out of basically objectification. Yeah, and they're trying their best. And then if some guy who was a little gay boy once, he's trying to fulfill his childhood desires, let him do it, because I do not give a fuck.
Yeah, because I'm not going to be out there. It's never a point where I'm like, man, what the fuck, man? Embiid can't stay healthy. But yo, look at this nigga over here on the sideline with these pom-poms.
Well, at least the WNBA still has the dildos. so they're keeping it real over there.
Let me see.
It's all fucking just meaningless shit.
Yeah.
It's like they just keep finding something to get mad at. They just always find something to hey, you still worrying about healthcare? Look at the gay dudes on the football field. Stop sending money to fucking other countries to buy weapons or stop sending them weapons directly.
You see.
Also, rotisserie chickens is like $10 now. What the fuck?
For real?
Yeah, no, you ain't had do you eat rotisserie chicken?
Yeah, I love rotisserie chicken.
How much do you think a rotisserie chicken was before I said that?
Yeah, I thought it would have might have been like $7 to $8.
Yeah, and it's I've within the past year, I remember I got from the same store an $8 rotisserie chicken and then a $9 rotisserie chicken. It just keeps going up.
Yeah, see, I'm cheap as shit. I'm the type of nigga I'll put back a $5 and 15-cent like pack of chicken and get that $4.95.
Oh yeah, no, I do that
because I'm like it looked the same and I saved me 20 cents.
I'll do that, and I'll get the shit with the bones. Mm. But the thing is, the bones make it way different. So you gotta think about it. It's some broke shit, basically. You should be able to just pick up whatever chicken you want. But them 70 cents might mean something to me at some point.
Yeah. Before we get into the questions,
thank you, because we was going to get started to talk about food again, and I ain't want to do that. Yeah. So thank you.
No, before we get into the questions, one last thing. I also wanted to
Damn, nigga, you all right? You need some water?
No, yeah, I'm good. No, that was a burp. That wasn't a cough.
Who am I to talk? I burp into the microphone every episode.
No, so one other thing, Ari Lennox. I wanted to just go back to her for a second, because last time we mentioned her, we talked about just her saying that she found Martin offensive, but she also went on live and she was saying she found some other jokes offensive, and I want to play this right here.
I like to talk, y'all, and I like to think. Hell, I just watched the Bernie Mac stand up a few years back, and I understand why he is a legend that he is, but I also couldn't help but to feel uncomfortable about some of his jokes too.
And when it comes to Martin, now we do know there is colorism in matter of fact, not even just entertainment, is colorism in all walks of life.
Yeah.
But I don't, but when I look at Martin, I look at it as a group of friends. Like these are people that were really friends outside of the show.
Yeah. And there was no Martin, there was never any explicit colorism, I believe. There could have been that I might have overlooked that, but in the way that we talked about it last time, where she mentioned, I think other people might have said this before, where Martin and Pam's relationship seemed like he was being colorist, but I mean, she was always other than their interactions with each other, she was always she was always celebrated as something that was beautiful. Yeah. And then Tommy was just like a tall, dark-skinned dude that always had like a girl or whatever. So that was always the dynamic with those two people. So I remember as a kid watching these things, and I never picked up on it.
Yeah.
Because when you're a kid, you'll watch something and then later be like, oh shit, they were teaching me something bad. I never felt like that. Yeah. But this new one, I think she has a point here.
No, she definitely has a point there, because it's because
it was explicit.
It was like really explicit. At the time that word might be more acceptable, but then we later learned all right, this is a slur.
Yeah. And I still don't give a shit about what a singer thinks about, the world or comedy, but
just how everybody, how everybody was jumping on her, and this, I think, is right message, wrong messenger.
Well, here's the thing about something that was 25 years ago. It was 25 years ago. So if you think about the passage of time, me and you might, we might be friends for a while, and I might say some shit like, I don't know. You ever have a friend and nigga be like your mom or something? Yeah. Like, oh, I don't play that.
Right. Yeah.
And then after, from that point on, y'all don't talk like that.
Right.
So that's one day.
Right. Yeah.
And then we're talking about over 25 years. Think of all the things that we've learned to not say to each other, to say on a public stage. So after all of the stuff that we've learned, because of the mistakes that people have made, mind you.
Right.
The reason why we know so much is because we've seen how bad things can get. We can't just throw those lessons in people's faces, because the older people, they helped us learn those lessons. That's why we're good people now, because they had to go through that shit. Your dad got his ass motherfucking whooped.
Right. Like, I believe before Bernie passed, he even said, like, some of the things he said was wrong. Or even Eddie Murphy. He said so it's just that because Bernie isn't here, we haven't, unfortunately, he didn't get the opportunity to be able to grow with like the lessons that he was sharing. Yeah,
and it's very important to recognize.
Matter of fact, and when I say he wasn't able to grow, I mean like as far as like we wasn't able to see it more on stage. Yeah. Like we didn't get more specials from him, like because he definitely gave us like great family stuff in the Bernie Mac show and like just in other works. But yeah, what was you gonna say?
No, I mean that's just so unfortunate, man. I mean like not only he had a career, like a family, like he was young. Yeah, he was young. That's always sad, bro. Because
I think Bernie Mac was only might have been only 50.
I don't even know if he might not even have reached 50.
Let me see. Yeah, he was 50.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was 50.
He's got the same birthday as me. That's why I always liked him, I think. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so
damn.
Back to the thing about
same birthday. Both use the F word.
just like me. Yeah, you can't look at something from 25 years ago, and if you look at the bits that he was doing, it was a man kind of coming to terms with this new world of like, gay people, open gayness. Like a lot of the gay bashing that we saw from like Eddie Murphy and a lot of comics. It was a lot of it was terrible, awful, and mean spirited and fucked up, and some of it was like mean spirited, but somebody trying to kind of get over it a little bit. So there was like some homophobia. It's like this new world is weird, and you'd express it in the way that you could. But that's the thing. Once you learn that lesson,
right? Once
somebody says, "Yo, don't call me that," that's it. You don't get to bring the word back. You don't get to do that no more. So we have those lessons, and we benefit off of those. Me and my friends, we have closer relationships because we can be open with each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's all good. They didn't get that.
And also, you want to be careful because like niggas out here with health problems using those words, then a nigga built like Lil Nas will run up on you.
Yeah, yo, if Lil Nas X catch Dave Blunts, it's over. Yo, if you tickle Dave Blunts too hard, he checking. That nigga's heart is. But no, this is a good point. Like, not that. Oh, I watched this old thing and it's horrible. That's going to happen. I don't think we should be giving people passes, by the way. I'm not saying we should give people passes for old behaviors. Yeah. I'm not saying, oh, well, it was the time. Let's just let it go. It's a different time. We need to motherfucking hold people's feet to the fire. Now, not Bernie Mac specifically, because he's gone. Rest his soul. We can't do nothing about it. But for somebody like Joe Biden, when he was saying all that like racist shit, that segregation shit, and then we were like, oh, well, it was back then. He ain't do nothing to prove that he wasn't that person no more, and prove that that's not in him. Like, he did do some things that were positive for black people, but not enough to make up for promoting segregation. Like, we give people passes way too easily, and just say, oh, that was the time. It's like, prove to me you learned that shit was wrong and undo the shit that you did. Because if you help gerrymander some shit, you got niggas in decades of fucking poverty that they're not supposed to be in, you're gonna have to fix that shit.
Right, yeah.
We need to be holding people to like better accountability for that shit. You can't just give you feel what I'm saying. We be forgiving people that don't even, first of all, they don't even ask to be forgiven, and they ain't prove that they deserve to be forgiven.
Right.
That's some shit that white people do more than anything. It was a while ago.
No, that's what I hate. I hate when like, when a white person, when they say something like offensive to black people, and then their white supporters be like, it's okay, we forgive you. It's like, nigga, that apology was to me.
Yeah, I don't have the right to forgive you for calling your girl a bitch.
Hey.
Well, he a different person now. Well, he got to tell her that. So.
Stop. You stop. Stop looking at yourself, man. You on camera. This
is an NSFW episode.
Well, I guess before we get out of here, before we get to the Tubi movie of the week, get into some quick questions from the listeners. All right, so the first question, somebody asks, what are your top 5 fall activities?
Oh, that's a good motherfucking question. This is an applause worthy episode.
That was a great question.
I gotta say thank you to the good questions because people be asking us some nut shit.
Yeah, because for that one, I could name more than 5.
Go for it. I'll let you take the lead on this.
Oh, I love some hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
I love like a nice cold night watching movies. Shit, if I want to go crazy, might do like a little Harry Potter marathon.
A Harry Potter marathon. Yeah. See, that's some like childish like. Yeah, you gotta stay in touch with your childhood dreams and shit. Yeah, there you go.
It's still fuck J.K. Rowling, but you know what I'm saying. But a nice like Harry Potter marathon, or like just watching like some good Halloween movies. Some Halloween movies. I like going to.
Is that 3? Or is Harry Potter and Halloween movies too? Is that the same?
I guess that's kind of the same. Like right, I like like just watching like a nice theme movies with like a nice warm drink. Going to go get like some warm cider or
a big ass baby.
Warm. Get some.
Oh man, yeah. I love that. I love it.
Getting some warm cider. I love going on walks with like. I love just being able to throw on a hoodie and some sweats.
That's 3 things. This is a good list.
Yeah, hoodies and sweats. Let me see. What else do I like? I'm a Starbucks person year round.
You already said warm drinks though.
Yeah, so yeah,
but you can say like a specific. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for you to list it. Say it explicitly.
Yeah, I definitely do want some pumpkin spice.
Yeah, stuff. There it is. I was waiting for that.
I just went to Wawa the other day and got some pumpkin spice coffee.
Oh, it's already out. They're already doing it, or is it a year-round thing?
No, I guess they just started because before when I think you had went with me, they had the churro coffee.
Was that good?
Yeah, it was.
Did it taste chemically?
Yeah, no, that was pretty good. But they just switched it out and put in the pumpkin spice.
I might gotta try that because I'm always concerned about like sweet things tasting like just like chemical sugar shit.
Yeah.
But that's 4 things, right? You got one more in you.
Let me see. Oh, what is my last one? I guess is Thanksgiving is that winter? Or is that fall?
That's fall. You can
yeah. So yeah, I guess most importantly Thanksgiving. I like that's always a nice trip home. You know what I'm saying? You spend that time with the family, Thanksgiving, get a good meal. Then Black Friday, that's when you hit them nice hood bar. It'd be nice going to like a hood bar when you go to a hood bar in Philly.
No, actually I don't have one.
It's just a matter of fact, and it might not even just be Philly. It might just be any city.
I'll do it in New York, but
no, just because like when you in New York, one drink to get drunk, you gotta spend like damn near. You spend so much. One drink might be $20.
I feel you, but the thing is, my alcoholism ramped up in New York. So like, like New York taught me how to be an alcoholic, and Philly helps me afford to be one.
Okay,
so
I want you on that.
Yeah.
So what's yours?
Top 5 things. All right. First thing, the clothes, the hoodies, the flannels, being able to wear sleeves again.
Yeah.
That's number 1. Sleeves.
Yeah.
Number 2 is being able to walk without sweating.
Yes.
Being able to walk around without fucking sweating and shit.
Being able to wait for the train.
Yeah.
And just not be uncomfortable under there. Yeah, that's a good. Okay. I like where you going with this.
Yeah, what the fuck else do I like? I don't know. What else do I like? I mean, what activities are there? You know, you can go for like hikes and shit in the fall. That's a good thing to do.
You still skate in the fall?
Yeah, I mean that's my fall. Skating in the fall is 100% my favorite season for it because you know it's just it's cool, but it's not cold. You're not like sweating too much.
Stop licking yourself. Damn.
Yeah, it's just the best. The parks in the fall, the colors and the leaves.
Oh yeah, give me some orange and brown leaves.
Yeah, I like that a lot. And I do like when it starts to get dark a little bit earlier. I don't like when it's dark at 4, but like 6:37.
Yeah,
and then you go to an early show and it's pitch black.
Yeah,
7:30. You're on stage. It's pitch black. That's good. Yeah. Going on stage at 8 o'clock and it's being on stage when it's light outside always feels weird.
It feels really weird doing like if I have like a 6 p.m. show or 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. show and it's like I get off stage and it's still like bright out. That always does feel weird. Yeah. But the dark around 4 o'clock, that's only good when like it's Ramadan.
Yeah, because then you don't gotta wait all day to eat. Yeah, but when it gets dark out a little bit earlier, not too early, that's great. You get to watch the sunset because a lot of times, I mean, most of what I do is my outside activities mostly revolve around skating and shit. So that's when I'll be outside, right? And it's nice out, sun's going, and then boom, sun's going. Yeah, it's going down. Mm-hmm. And you just watch the sun go down, and you just like, it's life. Yeah. You enjoy the fucking moon, and it gets a little colder, but it's not winter.
Yeah. The next question. Somebody said, "What happened to Jorts?"
I got a couple solid pairs.
I got a few pair of jean shorts. But
they made a real comeback past 2 years.
Yeah, but with my jean shorts, they short shorts. Like the way I rock my jean shorts, it's thigh out.
Oh, you got the Patrick Swayze shit.
Yeah. You
got the roundhouse kick shorts.
Yeah, my shorts is like that's what I wore to the Renaissance concert. I wore some short shorts and I wore some short shorts and some. I want to say they might have been Steve Madden boots.
Oh, nigga.
Yeah, I was wilding.
I'm talking about some John Cena. I'm talking about John Cena, Soldier Boy, like that type of jean shorts is the ones I fuck with a lot of time. The cholo shit, that's what niggas is wearing these days mostly.
I'm talking about Jay Versace. Yeah, no, yeah, I had on shit. I'm out there looking like Lil Nas.
Yeah.
No, but
because he's your main inspiration, your source of inspiration for sports, athletics, working out, and fashion.
No, when I really get back in shape, next summer I'm coming out with the crop tops.
Oh, so here's the thing.
If I get my stomach back the way I want, I'm wearing my abs out.
I believe you, man. It took me a while, but I like I'm getting the abs back together. Yeah. So this fall is gonna be a good time. You go for a run. The crop top crew neck sweatshirt.
Right. Yeah.
Because the shirt is like, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit homophobic, but it just looks a little bit girly. But the crop crew neck sweatshirt, yeah. I like that look. Yeah. It's not that it looks manly, but I like it. I don't give a shit about the gender identity of it. I'm just saying I like the look. It's a good look. In the 90s, that shit was not gay. You niggas is ruining everything.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that wasn't.
You can't even have sausage no more. Sausage. I love sausage. I eat it. It's not gay. Y'all not gonna take that shit from me. Hot dogs too. But here's the thing. I don't really eat pork. So I don't eat them like that. Yeah. But I'm not gonna let y'all stop me from inhaling a hot dog when I'm hungry.
And the last question, somebody said,
Meat Lover's Pizza. That shit was valid for a century.
"Nigga, you can't be no meat lover out here."
A meat lover, you can't do it no more. And it's like, I thought this was the new age.
Yo, this nigga's a meat lover.
Like, yo, we out here hanging out. Me and everybody I know, we will go get drunk and party at gay bars. We'll like fucking. We sit here on the couch talking about our feelings, but I can't. You can't be a meat lover. Like, come on, man. It's just too reactionary. I think it's like an overcorrection.
Yeah,
it's like we going to therapy, so we got to be like homophobic about food to counteract it, to make us comfortable. But I'm sick of it. You can eat a sausage pizza in front of me. I don't care.
You see, last question. Somebody said,
well, you had something you was gonna say, right? Because I started saying something.
No.
All right.
No, somebody said, "Who's your Mount Rushmore for stand-up comedians?"
I hate that question. I'm sorry.
No, for me, it kind of differs. It kind of differs between who I think are the greatest, as opposed to like who are my personal favorites that I enjoy watching. So,
but that's not a Mount Rushmore if it's not somebody that's like. Well, first of all, they got to be dead.
Okay.
Mount Rushmore, all dead people.
Yeah. And
they got to be legends, and you can't change them. Like, once your Mount Rushmore is made, you can't just swap out the faces.
It's funny because I know this story of it was like two Philly comedians that, like, one of them was in a car. I ain't gonna mention his name, but one of them, like, they was in a car with Kevin Hart coming from like a college show. This might have been like around 2011, like where Kev was starting to pop. And they're in the car talking about favorite comedians. So one comedian says to the other comedian, "Yo, who your favorite comedian to watch?" And the nigga says, "Kev." And he like, "Yo, you want to say the nigga that's in the car with you right now? Like, stop dicking."
Yeah, there's no excuse for that other than dicking.
Yeah, so I'm glad you said the person does have to be dead. I guess when it comes to Mount Rushmore, I'm not really like, for me, I guess it would have to be like, most people get their influences from Pryor. Always look at Red Fox. That's how I looked at Martin and Pam as an extension of Sanford and Son, about like how he used to go back and forth with the lady on there.
Yeah. Yeah, Red Fox definitely would be. I would say that just because it's about as time goes on, when a guy catches that wave, it's like all the things after it. Everybody is like cite them for an influence. So it's like, how could you say that this guy's your favorite? Or no, you can say he's your favorite, but how could you say this guy's on your Mount Rushmore when he took his whole style from another guy?
Yeah.
So but yeah. Do you want to give how many people are on Mount Rushmore?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Who did you say?
I said it would be Red Fox, Richard Pryor. I guess Carlin, even though like I'm not that familiar with his work, I'm gonna just go like just off of the aspect of being political, the amount of work that he put out, the amount of work he put out. So I'll definitely go with those 3 for sure. And then 4, I'm not even sure.
We can go with Dick Gregory.
Okay.
Just because, even though if you might not have found him, because he was a very like witty, political guy, and if you look at all of people's favorites right now, like they got that style from him. Right. You can say Eddie Murphy too, if you want, but I'm gonna go. Yeah. I prefer to go with the older people because they set the tone for all of that shit. And that's what a Mount Rushmore is to me, if you ask me. It's not about the niggas you like the most. It's about the people that laid the foundation for the nation. Right. Of creation.
Yeah. We could just have some conversation. A stimulation. All right. Yeah, we get into it, and we took a little time off, but we back with the Tubi movie of the week, man.
Yeah, boy, was this a motherfucking mistake.
This movie is exactly why we stopped this shit.
It's so fucking stupid.
Yo, this movie
Why do we keep doing this?
This movie was bad, but we went through this, so hopefully y'all wouldn't have to go through that.
Actually, there was parts of it where I was so glad that if we picked this movie.
Yeah, we watch You Toxic AF. So is
Kenyon Barris production.
Yeah, we watch You Toxic as fuck, and wow, actually I'm looking at it. This movie has an 8.4 on IMDb, and you know they lying.
How many ratings is it?
It got 25.
Damn.
I mean, it was 25 people in the movie.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
This could just be them, but back in our favorite, Tubi City, Home Away from Home, Detroit, starring Kamel Hassan, and he stars in this. He directed this. He's
gotten better at acting too, I will say.
He's gotten better at acting, but it still is kind of the same thing. It's just laundering money and abusing women. And
right. I mean, yeah, but he's good at it.
Man, this movie, I don't know if you peep, this movie was a front for their boss behavior shirts. I don't know. They made this movie just so they could spotlight those shirts throughout it.
Yeah, every time they need to drop a new T-shirt line and an EP with some R&B songs, they put out a movie to promote it, and it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, so this movie came out in April.
Yeah,
this movie came out in April of this year,
and they wrote it and shot it in April too.
And there's some Tubi favorites in here other than Kamel Hassan. We got Mika Bivens, Shelby Lay was in this.
Yeah, she's a fan favorite.
Yeah, this movie, it's about a woman. It's about a woman. She goes to the club one night with her friend, and as they're trying to get in the club, they're stopped by security. But then she comes across the club promoter, Jay. She comes across the club promoter, Jay, played by Kamel Hassan. And from there, this is the beginning of their toxic relationship. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't finish this. I checked out.
Did you watch the ending?
No. I checked out.
I watched the ending, so it's
yeah.
You didn't miss much, but it does kind of.
And I checked out because, I want to be careful what I'm recommending to y'all. I'm not saying don't watch it, but I'm saying there is it's a heavy trigger warning. As far as the violence, I wish with the violence to the woman, I wish they could kind of just imply it. I don't need to see you choking her up against the wall with her feet in the air.
I mean,
it's fun. It looks funny.
It looks hilarious, and that's the problem is it's not supposed to be funny. Domestic violence shouldn't have Popeye the Sailor cartoon sounds. They shouldn't be putting sound effects on domestic violence. It's supposed to be a somber effect. You just hear whoosh, whoosh. Yeah. It's not good. It's not the message that you're trying to convey. Yeah. If the message you're trying to convey is domestic violence is bad, I should not be pissing myself watching it. But the sex scenes, are rampant.
Yeah. Let me see.
It starts off with,
Yeah. It's everything. So for me, and also I think for me too, it might have been because I just saw weapons. So it's I just saw a great movie and then came right into this. So
yeah, don't spoil that for me. I gotta go see that.
Yeah, so
I'm slacking on my movies. I just saw Smile 2, just now. I don't know why I've been holding off on watching it, but You ever watch Smile?
No.
You a horror movie guy?
Yeah.
Yo, Smile and Smile 2 are great.
Okay.
The sequels are never good, but that shit was good.
All right, I'm gonna check that out. But
yeah, go ahead.
No, this is when like I kind of knew like where this movie was going at. That it was going to be a toxic relationship. This is after Jay and Nia go out on a date. So at this point, Jay is mad that, you know, after a night out, Nia doesn't feel comfortable inviting him in so soon.
And that's how you do it.
Yeah. So he drops off. She don't want to take him in. So, you know, he's like, all right, I'm going to call somebody else. And that's when I knew it was going to be like a real toxic situation.
Wait, so you saying that you're not supposed to do that?
Oh, no. I ain't saying that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't got to do it that way, but, you know, you're not going to pressure a woman into something she don't want to do.
Yeah.
It's insane.
But
it's the worst thing you could do.
But it was toxic because he was doing that while also being controlling on his end. Like you can't do that, but then policing how she's moving.
Yeah. Now, if she's like, all right, I don't want to fuck, but then you find out she going to fuck some other guy, then you can be like, what the fuck, man? I thought you liked me. Yeah. But you can't control people at all. And like I said, you can't beat them up and put sound effects over it. That shit is not cool.
Yeah, so now this part was kind of crazy to me, where like Jay was at work, Jay was busy doing something, and he sent like, you know, Nia, the woman that he just dropped off, he sent her to go pick up his child from the child's baby mother. That was crazy.
Yeah, and she did it too.
Like, I'm not just going to have some random ass. I don't want no random person picking up my dog for me. So my kid is crazy. I'm going to play this scene right here. Now, even if she might be right, it's like, I'm not going to be disrespecting nobody like that I just handed my baby off to.
Yeah, this is just insane. The way that they just write the worst people they possibly can is it's unparalleled. Actually, it's pretty impressive how like bad they can make a person. Go to 40. My favorite part is 46.
46. No, well, I wanted to play this part right here where, you know, JR, where he's about to go out to the club and walks in the kitchen with the all white suit on. Yeah. I didn't even notice it was sound effects behind that. So basically in this scene, she just stains his white shirt. And instead of him changing his clothes, he proceeds to just stomp her.
That's not funny. It's not supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
I'm not, don't get mad at me for laughing at this. Like, they shouldn't be making these things laughable.
Right. And then after this, the conversation that transpires. So after that, he stomps her, and then he ends up getting arrested. His friend picks him up the next day, and they have this conversation about it. The accountability.
Yeah. I see. Here's the thing. I get what they're going for with this type of stuff, where they're like, this is a person that doesn't take accountability for their actions. Yeah. And like I'm more for the representation of bad people. Mm-hmm. But the motherfucking sound effects, man, you can't just do that.
Yeah.
Like the punches, I get the sound effects, but the kicks too.
Right.
I'm not with that. I don't like it. This next scene I do like.
Wait, you said around 46 minutes?
It's like 46 exactly. All right, so the sex scenes are over the top, but
yeah, that was a crazy ass. Yeah, that was wild.
I ain't never had that before. I'm looking for it.
Man, if you looking for a movie, if you just looking for a movie,
and if you got a pussy that make a nigga feel like he on a roller coaster,
man, check out You Toxic as Fuck, man. Check it out. It's about an hour 20. It's an hour 20 movie. familiar cast. Definitely a trigger warning, but some of y'all might enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. Anything else before we get out of here?
Nah, I'm just glad I got to share this dude screaming while he nutted with our audience. This is why I'm glad to have people to talk to.
Yeah, this is what we do it for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we could we talk about what's going on in the world, but then we might be able to find you a gym like that.
Yeah, man. It's not every day that you see that.
Yeah. But yeah, man, definitely just we appreciate the support. Keep sending in those questions. Just be on the lookout as we have more things coming up in the next few months or so. The Discord, we'll have that ready soon for y'all. Some upcoming show dates will be coming soon too. So yeah, just keep engaging with us across all our social media platforms. Follow us, engage with the content, send those questions.
Yeah, let's plug our social media names too and put them on the screen.
Yeah. So
we always forget to do that.
Yeah, nigga giving me extra work. Definitely follow us on our social media pages. Yeah, the link that is in the description to this episode.
Do people still do this?
Yeah.
Click.
Yeah, click below. So definitely. Yeah, just yeah. And I guess we'll be back with y'all next week, man.
I have a show September 10th in Williamsburg.
Okay.
Make sure that's out there.
September 10th in Williamsburg.
I don't even have the flyer posted anywhere yet, but
but we'll get the info for that.
Yeah,
and
we'll
then
put that in there.
And then also you're with me in North Jersey and Morris Plains, North Jersey, September 27th.
September 27th and September 10th.
Yeah, so for the people in New York, September 10th, you know what I'm saying? A little pre 9/11 celebration.
That's exactly why I picked that date. I was like, y'all gonna be sad tomorrow.
Yeah. So we gonna come together to make sure y'all don't forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
a moment. It's gonna start with a moment of silence. But no 9/11 stuff. Please don't be afraid. Free show, Williamsburg. Yeah, it's Williamsburg, free show. Check it out. Right. September 10th.
Yeah. But it's been a good one, man. So yeah, we catch y'all back next week. I'm Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris.
And we out of here.
Thank you.